Hey everybody, it's Fat Frog, and today in Ark Survival Evolved, we're going to go after the Ice Queen on Ragnarok, and we should get a ton of loot on the way. There's a couple of different ways to get in to the cave. One is on foot, more or less, and the other one is with a flyer. We'll show you both of those. We'll show you the on foot one real quick. Now, there's sort of a cave before a cave, and there's many ways to get into that. And we'll show you the one that we're going to use. I don't know how many ways. There's probably 4 or 5 ways. So this way is 31.1 degrees latitude and 35.6 degrees longitude. So let's put that stuff away. And then, so we're going to take this little cave. There's tons of crystal down here, by the way. So if you're interested in crystal, this is a good cave to come to. So we're just going to zip down this narrow spot here. And then, let's see, it's going to be on our left, and it's a little waterfall kind of thing. And it sometimes eludes me. There it is. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so there's this little ice wall back here that you got to break. And then once you break that, I don't know if this dude can fit through. We'll find out in a sec here. Okay, yeah, he can fit through here. And then we can go through this waterfall. There's no little ice thing. And then he's stuck. So I guess we can't bring our thyla through here. So we'll just zip through here on foot. So the cave's loading in. And then we'll come down through here. And then that's the rest of the cave. But we'll show you the flyer way, which is probably the way most people, I would think, are going to come in through here. And so we'll show you that next. And the cave's unloading. There we go. Okay, so here's the what I would call the flyer entrance, because there's kind of a big cliff at the bottom of this, and you probably don't want, there's probably not a lot of creatures that you want falling straight down through here, but the thyla is one of them that can easily fall down here and also get out of here. So we're going to zip down through here, and the cave, did it load in already? Okay. And so we can fall down, and there's some water down here, but we got to get up. But there's tons of loot crates here, and we're just going to plop down here. We're going to try to avoid these bears, not aggro those guys. We're going to go ahead and get some loot here. Alright, we got some cool stuff. Not that I'm going to use that Terrorbird blueprint saddle, but long necks are always nice. Of course, I have a huge collection of those because I love to collect everything. Alright, so let's go show you where the rest of the loot crates are. There's a bunch in here, so if you have a flyer, you can just fly in here, grab the loot crates, not even do the real rest of the ice cave. Look at that, I got a Ascendant metal pick. That's sweet. Alright, so now there's a little way that we can get up top, because we got to get up top. We could climb up there with a thyla, no problem. But we also want to avoid these bears if we can, because we don't want our guy to get too damaged before the real action starts, before we got to deal with the ice worms. This is going to be a little more difficult. Let's see if... Oh, cool. That worked. Alright, so let's grab the other loot crate, and there are 2 more in this first part. That's just a stupid lance. Alright, so there's 2 more in this first part. There's this nice little ice bridge here. See if we can leap across this bear without pissing it off. There we go. Alright, so there's a loot crate over there. We'll grab this one before we go into the main part. And so we're doing this with, we're going to do this whole cave, this whole business with this thyla. And we're going to use cryopods in order to get this thyla through one of the pinch points. So let's go grab this other loot crate. The last one wasn't so great. Now in single player, there used to be, I don't know if it was a bug or a feature or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, the actual Ascendant long rifle, sweet. Where you could just like fly in, grab the loot crates, fly out, and then basically turn around and come back in, and then the loot crates would respawn. That's kind of cheaty, but that's the way it used to work on single player. Don't know if it actually does that anymore. Let's check your inventory, buddy. This guy's got a super good saddle on him. I'll grab this meat to put back in there. He's got a with 146 armor buffer there on him. So let's go put him in the cryopod. So this armor that I've got is pretty warm, so I'm not wearing fur armor. I've got some really high-tech gear here. I'm going to down some Freya curry here to help me keep me warm. I don't think I'm actually going to need it, but what am I doing? I'm going to show you my other little guy. Here's an otter that we've got here. That's also going to help keep us warm, and it's going to be a nice little companion for us as we go through the cave. So let's start going through the cave. So we've got this little cluster of cave bears through here. Sometimes I kill the bears and sometimes I don't. I think we can avoid any bear action right now. I don't hear anything roaring behind me, so that's good. Boss is available, that's good. So now we've got to get through this little pinch point, and you can crawl right through it, no problem. So back in the day before cryopods, what we could do if we wanted to run this with a creature is we could have some cave bears or a thyla over there. We could breed them, and then we could call the little babies through here and then raise them in the rest of the cave here, and then you would have some cave bears, and that was pretty sweet. So you can still do that if you want, of course, but now with cryopods it's not really that important. So doing this with a creature is a lot easier than doing this on foot. The only way to do it on foot is with a really good shield with tons of durability, or several of those shields, and then like a double barrel shotgun, because these ice worms hit so hard. But with a good thyla, we can take them out before we get too far. So we can get a lot of good black pearls. This is a little pinch point where you can kind of walk on that little hump there if you got a cave bear. Otherwise, it seems like you can't do it at first. Alright, so we're going to go through. We're not going to take the most direct route to the Ice Queen because there's a couple of good loot crates on the way that we can get. So we're going to zoom over here, and as you're running, you'll get kind of snagged on these guys. These ice worms, sometimes anyway. And then you can just start biting them before you even see them or hear them. And I find something that does enough damage. You want something that does a lot of damage quickly versus something that has a lot of health. Alright, we got a Ascendant Carbonemi saddle. Woohoo! The faster you can kill the ice worms, the better, basically, in my opinion. But you're going to want to have something that's leveled up pretty good. See, there we got snagged on it before it actually made a noise or whatever. So we're taking it out real quick. And then our guy's inventory is already full. So now we got to kind of weasel our way through here. Okay. So if you just want to do the Ice Queen, that's to the left, and then to the right we'll have a bunch of loot crates and more ice worms, of course. So we're just going to drop this prime meat right away, get rid of all that. So there we just dropped 280 prime meats. And so let's go through this way if we can, please. A little snagged up there for some reason. Okay. So this is the part of the cave I always get kind of turned around on. Alright, we gotta switch everybody here to attack my target. Then the little otter will also attack. And you're definitely going to need to bring something that can break the ice, so to speak, because you're going to need to get through some ice walls. So if you forget, you think, oh, I'm just going to do all this with a cave bear or the thyla here, that's not going to work out for you, and that goes nowhere. Okay, so that goes nowhere. Yeah, because you got to break through the ice walls and never be able to escape this place if you don't have a pick, an axe, or a pike. Alright, so there's nothing here. Are you sure there's nothing here? I guess there's nothing here. Huh. Alright, so we took the wrong way, but we can get back to where we need to go. Okay. So we didn't need to go on this little offshoot, but we do need to go down here. So we'll pause just for a second, see if there's anybody coming, and then we're going to bring out our pick, and we're going to blast through this crystal here, And we should have a nice red drop at the end, which gives us an Ascendant Chainsaw and an Ascendant Desert Hack, which is pretty sweet. So we're going to drop that crystal and stone real quick because we don't need that. We got Ascendant Sarco Saddle. I don't think... Well, we got 551 damage on the long neck. That's pretty sweet. Okay. So obviously your cave level of loot is going to vary. Alright. So there's another one. Oops. Up here. Let's go take care of this ice worm. So we did like, I don't know what, 700 damage or something before it even got out of the ground. And here's the other one. So I always like to face my escape route real quick. And we got another Ascendant Carbonemys and Caprosarcus. Probably not going to use those saddles because they don't really use those creatures, but it's always good to have them on hand if you do need them. Alright, oh, and there's the other one. So this is the last loot crate that spawns before you get to the Ice Queen. I guess, no, actually there's one more. But this is the last one down here, and... Alright, and I'm at the dead end again. Okay, so we go this way. Gotta go back up here. Oop, worm. And our inventory is full. So you can get a lot of black pearls, but you're probably going to run out of weight with all this loot. And let's get rid of this prime. Drop the prime. And you can also get some organic polymers, some angler gel, some leech blood, and some other useful stuff. We also don't need all this keratin. But like I said, you kind of do run out of weight. Like these 21 black pearls weigh 42. And that's going to be... I think, is this the way I want to go? I think I might be going the wrong way again. I always do this. So using a shield and a shotgun works pretty good, double barrel shotgun, but if you get attacked by two at once, you're kind of screwed. These things break armor so fast. Oh, somebody got a level. It's probably the thyla. No, I'm taking the wrong route again. Okay. So I believe this is going to be the right way, or is this the dead end? This is going to be the dead end, isn't it? Oh, my sense of direction stinks sometimes. Okay. Alright, so finally we made our way out of the cave. And then... Yes, this is the way I want to go. So we got that little icy spot there, and then we can... If that makes sense. And then we can go up this way. That's going to take us where we need to go. Looks like we're going to get one last ice worm to deal with. And then I'm going to drop all this prime again. Actually, we're just going to grab this, and then I'm going to drop everything. So we got some ice worm horns. That's great for taming mantises. I'm going to drop all this stuff because we're going to cryopod our dude in a minute. Okay, so there's one last loot crate over here to the left. If we zip over here, we'll get our last red drop before the queen. Oh yeah, Ascendant Compound Bow, 171, and DPS. DPSs are always good to have. Alright, let's head this way. Alright, so let's see, where is... Okay, so this is where we want to go. We're going to cryopod everybody up here because it seems like the Ice Queen will not spawn in if there's any creatures about. So just give you your point into melee damage. Let's cryopod you up here. Alright, so we're going to prepare ourselves. I am going to eat something and then dump our otter off here. We're going to cryopod him up too. And I'm starting to get cold. Let's see, do you have anything interesting here? No, you don't. So we'll just put you in this cryopod. It looks like I'll be able to survive the cold, so I might just leave the otter here. Now, for some reason I don't have cryo sickness turned on here, so your strategy might be a little bit different. You might have to wait a while after you re-cryopod something so you don't throw your thyla out and it's asleep. So if you look down in your bottom right corner and you see cryo sickness, you're going to want that to wear off before you go down here for sure. And then now we're just going to drop, and we're not going to worry about it because it's water at the bottom. We're just going to drop straight down. Okay. So we got our guy. Come up to the surface. And we're going to wait for it to calculate. So it says calculating numbers. And then when it says the Ice Queen is coming, you should see like a red glow. There it is. We're going to throw our guy out. And now we're going to let him do most of the work. And we're going to wait for the Ice Queen to come. So it's kind of anticlimactic here. Unless, of course... Come on, Ice Queen. Oh, it's going to hit me hard. Yep. That hurt. Alright, so he's after that, so the Ice Queen should be distracted now. We're going to get our flaming arrows through here. Whoa, it hit us. Okay, when we got flaming arrows, it makes us put them away. Whoa, I didn't think we could get hit way back here. Alright, but our guy is doing work. We're taking damage. Alright, let's get to the surface here. Come on. We don't want him to have all the fun. I'm going to have you eat some food. What are you doing, buddy? Did it go away? Whoa, shoot. Alright, so if I had to do this all over again, I would not route the flaming arrows. I just thought they'd be a little more systematic. Okay, why is our guy... Okay, he's hitting it. He's doing less damage. I'm going to have to be very careful here. Oh, shoot. It's looking at me. Come on. Do your work, buddy. Alright. I think we're going to be okay for a second. Nobody seems to be doing damage to each other, so I'm going to, since I'm cold here, I am going to bring out my otter. Another thing I do differently now that I know what's happening is definitely bring a little, put my otter in. Oh, this stinks. Oh. There he is. Okay. Alright, now we got some damage going on here. That's better. I'm gonna get out of the way. Damn it. Come on, do something! Do something, you stupid thyla. I wonder if I can hit him while he's in the ground there. Alright, we're gonna do something real stupid. Real stupid. Try to get to this guy real quick. Oh, crap. Oh, boy. Where's that stupid thyla? Come on, buddy. Well, it seems to... like, everything seems to be glitched. Okay. Alright, it killed it. Cool. And I'm not dying of cold, so that's nice. Well, that was a little anticlimactic. What do you got, buddy? You got nothing. Got squat. Alright, let's check the bag here. So it should be a bag. There we go. So we got our death worm trophy. We got 20 horns, and we got some leech blood. We'll go ahead and take that. Okay, so now we've got some more red loot crates, some fur armor, ascendants, really good stuff here in the cave. We're at maximum difficulty of 1, so we do get better quality loot as well as higher level dinos. Oh, sweet. We got an ascendant sniper rifle. Let me check the damage on this guy real quick. Or not the damage, but the durability. 1073. I think that's a lot better than my current sniper rifle. Okay, so we've got one more loot crate down this way, and then we've got our artifact. So let's go get both of those. Oh yeah, nice. Man, we're getting good stuff now versus the saddles. Alright, so now we just kind of go through this little force field thing. And we can take our guy down here. And as we go down here, this is where the sort of Ice Queen's den is, where we got the little babies, little baby ice worms in there. And this Giga, which is super cool, and it's somehow alive. But it doesn't cause anything. So, we've got the artifact. We got the artifact of the pack. So we'll grab that. Now, we don't need to, but if we kind of walk away from this, it should respawn, and then we can put an artifact in the otter. And we can actually put multiple artifacts in the otter, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that right away. We don't need to re-cryopod this guy anymore, but I've got quite a few of these loot crates because it's just really easy to see. There it is. We've got another one show up right away. It's just really easy to farm this thing once you get a high level thyla and you do the thing with the cryopods, or if you have them spawn in. There we go. So I'm just going to see if it'll respawn in. We'll throw this on our otter. So our otter is the only thing that can carry multiple artifacts. It's a special otter thing, so it hasn't spawned in yet. It will spawn back in eventually, but like I said, we don't really need it, so we'll just go on our way and show you the way out of here. You will need to cryopod this guy on the way out, or you'll have to leave him behind, one of the two. So we'll go through a little force field, and then now we need to go through this little ice wall that's over here, and we'll need to smash that just like we smashed the other one to get in here on foot. So we'll need a pick or something like that. Smash that up. Just one hit that because we got an ascendant pick, and then we're going to run through this way. So much easier to do that with this whole cave system with a creature than it is to do it with on foot with a shield and a shotgun. Especially if you get hit by two ice worms at the same time, then you're in real trouble. Alright, so this is the spot where we got a cryopod guy. And the cave's unloading. Alright, so let's cryopod him. I don't have any armor to wear on my torso, do I? Okay, so we're going to go through here and we're going to fall through a waterfall, and it's kind of crazy through here, so we're going to keep our guy. Come on, load. There we go. Inner cryopod, because we may need to toss him down there to do some battling. So you might want to either do that or have a shock or a spear at the ready, pike or whatever you got, in order to survive that. So here we go. We made it out, and then throw this guy. We're ready to go. And actually, there's not too much, but oftentimes there's terror birds and raptors and other things down here. So that was it. Ooh, we got and micro raptors. Hopefully we can not get hit by micro raptor. Okay, great. Did you get him runabout? I think you got him. I was hoping we could avoid that. All right, so let's do that. Let's whistle everybody. Attack my target. There's a bunch of Spinos down there. So, by the way, for funsies, these are cactuses, cactus sap you can get from these on Ragnarok, these aloe-like plants. So there we got some cactus sap. Take that back with us so we can make some. Take these guys out real quick. Come on, guys. That's a pretty raptor. Not anymore. Grab that sap so we can make some. I think we need it for propellant. So there we go. So now we can get out of here. And so I've got a couple of guys stationed out here just for fun. I don't know. I guess it's just for fun. We got a guy here so we can fly home if we wanted to do that. And then I'll just show you where the heck we are in case you wanted to have a flyer at the end. Everybody's got a raptor to deal with. Okay, so let's just show you on the map. So this is where you're going to end up. So you might want to put yourself a flyer out here some other way of getting home rather than on foot. But anyway, we are at 35.7 degrees latitude and 41.4 degrees longitude here on Ragnarok. And that should do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And go ahead and leave a comment if you like to run through the Ragnarok ice cave. Let me know down below. So thanks.